It's time for basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. It couldn't be broadcast to you without these important sponsors. Be sure and patronize them. John Petty & Sons Construction, Great Rivers Bank, Lanham Chiropractic, Logan Ag, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Illini Community Hospital, Trash Queen, and PCRE Incorporated in Auction Service. Geared Up, Damon Plumbing, State Farm Insurance, Rod Prentice. Also Cascom, the City of Pittsfield, Carnes Communication, Press Yours on You in Camp Point, Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene, Dear Wester Grain, Derek Harris, your Edward Jones representative, Nucci's, and the Brewed Coffee House, FBFM, Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Niebuhr Funeral Home, First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Real Knit and Twine, Bowler's Universe, the Pike County Express, the Ty Rylander Run, Pike County Concrete, and LSSD Trucking, the Moose Lodge 420, also Pike County Lumber Company, Abney Home Improvement, Pike Feeds. Also sponsors are Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market. Along with them, we have Matt Hughes, your channel seedsman, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Hamilton Funeral Home, Helena Ag, Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, Williams Auto Sales, the Rustic Market and Kelly Crop, Griffin Signs in Time, TJ's Trucking Service. Those are our sponsors for tonight's game. Now let's go courtside to the guys and the broadcast.
And good evening to you, and welcome to high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports, live tonight from Boschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield, as the 6 and 7 Pittsfield Sockies play host to the 10 and 6 Auburn Trojans. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hill. Jack and John are alongside tonight. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports, and the Sockies back at it after a little over a week of a break due to Rushville being unable to play their only game they had scheduled last week. So it's been a while since Pittsfield's taken the floor, and they'll be taking on this talented Auburn Trojan squad here tonight at Boschel Gym. Great Rivers Bank with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty, here to serve you with all of your banking needs. Learn more about their services at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. A break here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll talk more about the matchup after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
Oh, yeah.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Press Yours on You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Press Yours on You, Highway 24, Camp Point.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you, and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Sockies in action tonight at home against the Auburn Trojans, and this is a matchup that they started, probably 4 or 5 years ago now, playing each other on a regular basis in the regular season, and a good matchup because both of them usually kind of find their way into the same regional, it seems like, Jack.
Yeah, I agree, and they're not in the same conference because football's the only place the Sangamo falls in for the Sockies, but they are in the same conference, and they're very good rivals, good-sized schools, same size schools, and a team just like Riverton and Plains that Pittsfield needs to play each year.
The Trojans on the air 10-6. They beat Carlinville, Springfield High School, and Pawnee, along with Carrollton in their first 4 games of the season. Then lost to Athens, Nokomis by 15, and Pana by 15. Beat North Mac, beat Athens the second time around, lost to Route Catholic by 30. Defeated New Berlin 55-42, turned around a week later and lost to them by 1. Beat Illini Central by 10. Lost to New Berlin again 42-20. And then they have a win over Springfield Cavalry most recently. So kind of an up and down, little bit of a sway here for Seth McCoy's Auburn Trojans. And, you know, one of those things to look at, Jack, you just never know when people have everybody that they're supposed to have, because there's a lot of illness and injury, it seems like, going around. And so you just never know by just looking at scores the true story behind those contests. The Sakis are 6-7 on the season. They're in the midst of a 4-game losing streak. They started back in the Macomb tournament in a 40-22 loss to Macomb, then that loss to Lewiston by 4, a 14-point loss to Plains, and a 12-point loss to Quincy Notre Dame back on the 7th. So it's been 11 days since the Sakis were in action on the hard court.
They need a game like they had against West Central here. Take advantage of being at Boschel, come out and play aggressive, and get some people that are making some shots, because they can make the shots, but most people have come out and guarded them hard, and if you don't set picks, you're not going to open up those 3-point shots.
It looks like the Sakis will be without Keller Personette tonight. We're not sure what's going on there, but they do see the return of Brennan Tomhave in uniform for the first time since the 2nd game of the season.
And Brennan, before he got hurt, was shooting it pretty well. He put a couple up in the JV contest, didn't have much success, but that just comes for floor time, and they wouldn't put him out there if he wasn't ready to go.
It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We step aside here, back to talk about keys to the game next.
Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Crime Stoppers of Pike County is a program designed to allow members of the community to provide anonymous information about criminal activity without fear of reprisal or reluctance to get involved. By utilizing Crime Stoppers, a person can provide crime-solving assistance, cash rewards available up to $1,000. Callers will receive a personal code which is used to pay cash rewards if their information leads to an arrest. See something, hear something, say something. 217-285-1500 to leave your tip. Be sure to check out our Facebook page. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Central Illinois Sports, a light week after 26 contests last week. We'll have this game tonight. Then the Sakis are home against Louisiana, Missouri on Thursday evening, a rare Thursday night boys contest. And that'll be it for the week, as it's, like we said, kind of a light schedule, and that's all right. And hope you, if you joined us for the Winchester Invitational Tournament, we hope you enjoyed those contests as much as we enjoyed bringing them to you. The Auburn Trojans and the Pittsfield Sakis here tonight at Voschel Gymnasium in front of what looks to be either a late arriving or a light crowd. And you take a look at this Auburn squad. They are a team that really just going to have one senior in the starting lineup, and Spencer Reikus. Everybody else an underclassman, so Seth McCoy kind of helping to build for a really big run a season from now. This is always a very, very well coached team, and we really have seen them come in here at Volschel Gym and play pretty well a couple of times. One of the things you look at, though, in the starting lineup, Grant Dobson, 6'4", nobody else really over 6 foot tall, although you could see Brendan Papilio and Tyler LaFontaine into the contest. They're at 6'6" and 6'3" to give them a little more size, but Sakis have to like how the size matches up, at least on paper.
Yeah, when you said they got beat by Route, I thought, well, they looked like they had size to match up, but when I saw the starters, maybe it made a little bit more sense. But it appears that this is a team that one night plays very well, one night doesn't, or like you said, had some injuries. But you got to take care of the basketball. If you turn it over, you don't shoot well, you can lose to anybody. But if you turn it around, you can beat anybody.
Spencer Reikus has been a guy that's been starting for them since he was a freshman. He also was a kicker on the football team, along with a wideout, a good athlete. And kind of excited to see if you might go play somewhere at the next level on the football side when it comes to kicking for the Sakis. They've been struggling to score in that 4-game losing streak and just haven't shot it very well. Going to have to try to shoot their way out of that slump, and it's contagious, making shots and missing shots, both contagious.
TJ Reel had that big night against Griggsville Perry over at the Nick, and then we haven't really seen anybody hit the three real well since then. They started out very slow in Macomb in their first game, but they got that win over Monmouth, then came back and got a win, or they might have lost 5 in a row. But, you got to recover, keep yourself in a ball game, and guys like Carter Klatt as a senior, TJ Reel, Scranton, they've got to take control of this game, make some things happen. Then you got to have a kid like Bobby Stout come in and play with that energy he's been playing with, but complete the deal and make those shots down low.
It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Glad you're alongside tonight on Central Illinois Sports. Back with more after this.
Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now, as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield. We hope you've experienced Castiles in Pittsfield sometime in your life. If not, they're just west of the square in Pittsfield. Castiles has top quality paints and home decorative ideas, plus a great selection of greeting cards, ladies' clothing, many great gift ideas, wedding registration, and more. Castiles is a one-stop, fantastic place for you to shop. Why don't you stop by Castiles today, west of the square in Pittsfield? You'll want to stop by soon and often at Castiles. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes would like to get a huddle started in your community or get you involved as a booster in the huddles that are already in your community. Go to westernilfca.org. That's westernilfca.org to find out more, or give me a call at 217-473-5151. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes, working to bring Jesus Christ into your lives and your students' lives in our area.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, the Pittsfield Sakis and the Auburn Trojans matching up here tonight. And we're just about ready for the Star-Spangled Banner. Starting lineups and the play-by-play of this contest. Thanks to Great Rivers Bank, it's never been easier to apply for a loan than it is right now with our friends at Great Rivers Bank. Check out their online loan application at greatriversbank.bank. We step aside here, starting lineups, play-by-play, Sakis Trojans next.
Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement's 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carlson, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Pikeland Motors, located on the east side of the square in Pittsfield, is the place to go for your next new or used vehicle purchase. Plus, they have great service after the sale. Call Pikeland Motors at 285-2196. And after your trip to Pikeland with that new vehicle, head on down to the Riverbank in Florence. Great steak night every Thursday night. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Riverbank in Florence, on the banks of the Illinois River, and sometimes in it. Thanks to Doug Daniel and Riverbank and Pikeland Motors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
Well, let's meet the starting lineups first for the visiting team. The Auburn Trojans, Seth McCoy is their head coach. They're 10-6 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 6-foot junior, Nathan Barth. At a second guard, the 5'11 sophomore, Sawyer Smith. And at the third guard, the 5'10 junior, Kellen Davis. At a forward, he's a 6'1 senior, Spencer Reiches. And at the other forward, the 6'4 sophomore, Grant Dobson. Dobson, Reiches, Davis, Smith, and Barth for the Auburn Trojans. For the Pittsfield Sockies, they're 6-7. Brad Tomei, their head coach, and they'll start at a guard, a 6-foot senior, TJ Rio. At a second guard, the 5'9 senior, Nate Scranton. And at the third guard, the 5'10 senior, Marco Ballinger. At a forward, he's a 6'2 senior, Bobby Stout. And at the other forward, the 6'3 senior, Carter Klatt. Klatt, Stout, Rio, Scranton, and Ballinger for the 6 and 7 Sockies.
As we get ready for basketball, we look at the picket fence. Angela Dunn at Burbridge. Phone 217-285-1491. 1275 West Washington and Pittsfield. From 10 to 5, Tuesday through Friday, Saturday 10 to 2. You can also find them on Facebook at the picket fence. Antiques, gifts, collectibles, primitives, handmaids, odds and ends, and over 30 booths for you also. All that at the picket fence on the west edge of Pittsfield.
Dobson will jump in the center for this squad from Auburn. The Trojans are in the visiting blue uniforms, white numbers here tonight. Sockies in the home whites with Bobby Stout jumping in the center circle. Sit back and enjoy high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports. John Shepard, Doug Elledge, Dwayne Kerfman, our three-man officiating crew here this evening. And I think Mr. Elledge is waiting on Mr. Kerfman to get his whistle under his mask right. He says, I'm ready. Go ahead. Tip is up, and it is controlled by Auburn as Barth will bring it toward the front court against the Socky man-to-man. Barth with the ball outside to Smith. That was Davis, excuse me. Now back to Barth. Davis gets it on the left wing now. Davis is a junior for this squad. Works it between the circles to Reiches. Back to Davis. He'll try the bounce. Now gets it to Barth. Knifes the lane. Ball knocked out of bounds by Ballinger. It stays with Auburn underneath.
Nice job by Marco Ballinger, not reaching in, just putting his hand on top of the ball and forcing the ball out of bounds in the missed shot.
Just underway here in the first. 7:38 to play first quarter. And bounce pass to Dobson. Now Davis. He looks for the right wing. It wasn't open. Down low Dobson. Going to go to work. Little floater up, lefty up, and good for two by the sophomore. And makes it a 2-0 Trojan advantage with 7:25 to play in the first on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Scranton into the front court for the Sockies. Hands to Ballinger. Out front, Stout pushes the ball on the right side to Rio. To Stout, top of the key. He'll try the drive and kick to Scranton on the wing. Out top, Rio. Now Ballinger gets a touch on the right side to TJ Rio off the Klatt screen. Over on the wing it goes to Stout. 7:05 to play in the first. 2-0 is the early Auburn advantage. Stout gets it back from Rio off of the screen. Right side, Scranton. Turns down the tray that time. Back to Stout right side. Top of the key, Scranton gets another touch. Patient with it are the Sockies on the offensive end. Ballinger with it. Looks out front to Stout, now on the right side. They'll work it down to the post to Klatt, and they'll call a foul behind the man. Was Barth, and he'll be called for putting both hands on him.
Yeah, Barth kind of got caught down low against the bigger man and put his hands on him and picks up the foul. His first, team first, 6:43 left first quarter.
Inbounds pass comes in down low. Real tough turnaround shot, rattles in and out, no good. And on the rebound over the back is Grant Dobson.
Dobson over the back, good position by Carter Klatt on a ball that was in and then back out. TJ Real did everything but make the layup. 2-0 Auburn. Saki's still trying to get a score.
Scranton to inbound, gets it into Klatt. On the right wing, Scranton. He'll work it out front to Ballinger. Reverses the ball over to Real. To Marco Ballinger, top of the key. Looks for a driving lane, now kicks to Stout. Had trouble with the catch. Real, left side, Scranton. Back to TJ Real as they run through the chin set. On the right side, Ballinger. Now Stout gets a touch. 6:17 to play in the first. Top of the key, Scranton. Sakis have had the ball for an eternity on this end of the court. Auburn with it is Stout. Over to Ballinger. Switching everything is Auburn defensively, trying to get a good matchup here underneath with Klatt or the Sakis. But got to have a little quicker, crisper movement. Here's Stout now, tries the baseline move, kicks to the wing. Real, good look, 3-ball on the way. It is no good. And Dobson grabs the board for Auburn. Had the ball down there for almost 2 minutes. 5:50 to play in the first. Not consecutively, of course, as there were a couple of fouls. Here's a dribble drive in, pretty easy to the rim, and in for two, Sawyer Smith, and a 4-0 Trojan lead.
Nobody stopped him. He laid it up on the rim and paused for a minute and then crawled on in.
Real has it behind the arc left side, works it to Ballinger. Saki's got a good shot out of the offense the last time, just did not knock it down. Scranton with it, out top the Real, off of the Klatt screen.
Tom Have already on the bench, ready to check in to add to that shooting.
Down low, Ballinger gets free. He'll work the ball back out front, though, to Scranton for the tray on the way. Yes, Nate Scranton with the three and makes it a 4-3 score. 5:09 to play in this opening quarter.
Scranton's been solid throughout his career, hasn't he?
Rikas with it, works it between the circles to Smith. Davis, now back to Rikas. Excuse me, Rikas. R-I-K-A-S. He can really kick a football. Smith, down low, Dobson, going to go to work against Ballinger. Ballinger trying to hold his own. Dobson over the top of him, shot no good. Rebound to Scranton is first. Sakis with a chance to take the lead with 4:40 to play in the first quarter. Real with it on the wing left side, looked for the lob, wasn't open. Now to Scranton, top of the key, Ballinger. Brad Tomave shouts out some instructions. On the right side, Klatt. I don't think Stout was in the right spot for a moment. Now he is. Real to Scranton, off the screen from Klatt. Got to watch that man on the roll, I think, if you're Pittsfield. They're kind of skipping that step. On the right side, Scranton. Look down low, wasn't open. Klatt gets a touch out top. 4:09 to play in the first. 4-3 Auburn on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Stout to Scranton between the circles. Right side, Real. Looked in the paint, wasn't open. Now to Scranton, thought about the three. Dishes to Real, right side. With it is Stout. Tries the dribble, kicks to the wing. Ballinger, good look, three on the way. Good from downtown. Marco Ballinger with the tray. And makes it a 6-4 Pittsfield advantage with 3:43 to play in the first. The senior getting the start and making the most of it.
Might be the first three I've seen him make.
Rikas works the ball to Dobson. Backdoor cut down low. Ballinger had gotten beat, so he put both hands in the middle of the back of Rikas. And it is ball out of bounds underneath here for Auburn.
Marco did what you want to do, though. Don't give up an easy bucket early going on that layup. Stout sits down, Ballinger down. Hayden into the game with Tom Have. So the sophomore out there with, 4 seniors? And the match timeout. 3:33 left first quarter, 6-4 Sakis. Back with more after these.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs, and we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
3:33 left first quarter. Saki's on a pair of threes, lead 6-4. It'll be Auburn basketball on the baseline.
It is 6-4 Pittsfield. Got spoiled at the Winchester tournament, didn't have to run a scoreboard. Sorry about that.
Could have brought the camera for you, I guess.
Here's a lob in out front to a new man into the game. That's Talon Kern. Out top three. Rikus is good.
He was about Griggsville.
And makes it 7-6 Trojans on the second lead change of the contest. 3:20 to play in the first. Hayden with the basketball into the front court. Works it to Scranton. Skips it over to Rio. Good drive lane. Gets underneath. Shot up no good. Bang down there by Dobson, I believe. And if it is, that would be his second.
Yep, their big guy that they started, as Charlie told you, they just started one big guy, and he's going to pick up his second. I don't know why you wouldn't have thought that. I didn't think it was controversial at all, did you? Got him with the body?
Doug Elledge was pretty confident in the call, so he's been at it a day or two.
7-6 Auburn on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 3:15 left first quarter, and the first one falls across the front of the rim. We're tied.
Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. You'll find them on the south side of the square in Pittsfield.
I didn't think it was that questionable at all. Second one, no good. Carter Klatt with the offensive board.
He'll get it out top the Tom Abe to real left side for a three. Yes, Saki's take advantage of the extra opportunity and now lead 10-7 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Their largest lead of the contest, this three-point bulge. Rikus with it between the circles. Works it to Barth. Barth, I believe, is the son of John Barth, who was a coach at New Berlin for a while. Good guy.
Yeah, really good fella.
Here's a pull-up shot by the lefty Barth. He and Dobson both lefties on the rebound on the offensive side. Pulled down by Sawyer Smith. He'll work at free throw line. Dobson kicks it behind the arc to Barth. Skips it across. Tom Abe gets the deflection, and Rio gets the steal. First turnover by the Trojans with 2:30 to play in the first. Here's Tom Abe, wide open three. Left side goes a little long. He'll run down his own rebound, though. He's got a little bit of a flick instead of a follow-through right now to his shot. It looks like to me, I'm a shooting expert, obviously, but just what I see. But he was out for 2 months, basically. Here's a lob down low. Hayden down. Shot put up by Klatt, no good. And on the rebound, it's a tie-up. It'll stay with the Sakis here.
Barth blocked the ball, and he's already got 2 fouls, and he's still playing.
No, not Barth. Dobson.
Or Dobson, I mean.
He sits down. As into the ball game is Jackson Kern. He's listed at 6'3", is Kern. Looks to be a short 6'3". Inbounds pass. There was Tom Abe. Pass comes in. Shot up good. And makes it a 12-7 Pittsfield advantage. A 5-point lead. And a little 6-0 run for the Sakis, I believe. Did they not trail 7-6 in this game?
They did.
Here's a pass to Barth, right side. Works it between the circles to Smith. Puts it on the deck a couple of times. Seth McCoy trying to get his team to move. He wants a timeout, I believe. And he is fired up. 1:49 to play in the first. 12-7 is the advantage for the Sakis. Back after this.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
1:49 to play in the first. 12-7 is the advantage for the Sakis on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen 320-4320 for all your residential and commercial trash pickup needs. Trojans call the timeout. It'll be their basketball. And back into the contest, Kellen Davis to run the point.
Seth McCoy stomping like Lou Henson used to on the floor, trying to get the attention.
Davis on the right side to Smith. Tom Abe out to guard him in the aggressive zone for Pittsfield. Across the top to Rikus. Out near the center circle. It goes to Smith. He's picked it up after one dribble. Free throw line, gets it inside to Kern, right back outside. Now they're working around to the left side to Rikus. 1:25 to play in the first. Here's a ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Sakis, TJ Reel. It'll stay with Auburn right in front of the Pittsfield bench.
1:24 left first quarter, 12-7 Pittsfield, that 5-point lead.
Their largest of the contest. Left side, here's a good look from three for Talon Kern, no good. And on the rebound, somebody's over the back. And who's it going to be? It's going to be one of the Sakis. Anstead, possibly.
Anstead will pick up the foul. It'll be his first, team second. 3 on Auburn, 2 on Pittsfield, 1:15 left in the quarter.
Out of bounds, Smith, the trigger. Looking, he'll get it in on the left side to Kern. Kern out to Smith.
It's like Auburn likes to shoot the three.
Rikus can really shoot it. Kern out between the circles to Davis. A minute to play in this first quarter. Gets it to Sawyer Smith to Rikus. He's guarded by Scranton. Davis gets a little rub screen. He's open for a basket underneath and puts it up and in with the left hand.
Guards not stopping on the defensive side and allow the layup.
Makes it a 12-9 score with 44 seconds to play in the first. Into the front court comes Brennan Tomhave. He and Scranton play a little pitch and catch out front. With 30 seconds to play in the quarter, Auburn gets the ball to start the second, barring a tie-up here. Here's a three on the way by Reel. It is off the mark. And the rebound pulled in by the Trojans. A chance to cut it closer. Davis on the run into the front court. To Rikus, a deep, and I mean deep three, no good. Rebound to Reel, and the Sakis will hold for a final shot. 15 seconds to play in the quarter.
He shot 2 from about 26. Made one of them.
He can shoot it from about NBA range. 7 seconds. Anstead on the dribble. He wants to get it out front. Dangerous pass, stolen away. And the layup of the buzzer is no good as Smith tried to rush it to beat the buzzer. And after a quarter, it's a 12-9 Pittsfield advantage over Auburn. Back with this on Central Illinois Sports.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market. Your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. 12-9 Sakis after one quarter. It'll be Auburn basketball. Auburn 4 of 10 from the field, 40%, 1 of 3 from the arc. Rikus leads the way with 3 points. On the other side, TJ Reel has 4. Sakis 4 of 9, 44%, 3 of 6 from the arc, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Trojans missed an opportunity there at the buzzer. As Smith had that steal, just tried to rush it a little too much.
Had time.
Rikus to Kern, back to Rikus. Little three-guard weave at the top of the key. Pull-up shot by Sawyer Smith, no good. And the rebound to Adam Musgrave for the Sakis as he's into the game for the first time, the junior. It's Musgrave, Scranton, Klatt, Stout, and Ballinger for Pittsfield to start the second period.
Dobson and Barth going to check in on the next dead ball.
Now Klatt gets the ball at the high post, has the ball stripped away. It's tied up. It'll stay with the Sakis here on the alternating possession arrow. As nice job by Sawyer Smith with the active hands.
Yeah, soft pass to Carter Klatt. He didn't go get it. Soft pass to him. Bad result. Tie up, but the Sakis have possession. Sit down Kern for a little while.
Underneath, Scranton will throw it in. Looks for an opening to Stout on the wing. Back to Scranton. Works it out between the circles to Ballinger. 12-9 Pittsfield. 7:19 to play in the half. Stout to Ballinger, out top Scranton. Looked inside, wasn't open. Back to Ballinger, fakes the shot. He'll get it to Scranton, reverses it over to Musgrave.
Auburn's guards playing a lot farther out on defense now.
Well, they switched to a zone, too. Right side, Scranton. Out top, Musgrave, over to Ballinger. Baseline, it goes to Stout. Looked for the skip, wasn't open. Instead back to Ballinger on the same side wing. 6:50 to play in the half. Now bad pass, tip stolen away. Into the front court, Davis on the run. He has picked it up. Out top to Rikas. Dishes it over to Smith. Now to Davis with 6:40 to play in the second quarter. Barth going to try the pass down low to Dobson. Out of a double team. Around the horn it goes. Extra pass to Davis. Dribble drive in. Good look at the rim. Shot up is good. And he'll have an and one opportunity to try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
Davis went straight to the basket again. Nobody stepped in front. He's got 4. It's 12-11. And here comes Real in. Musgrave sits down. Defense broke down after the soft pass was the second turnover against the Sakis. 6:30 left second quarter. Sakis lead at 12-11, but Davis has a chance to give us our second tie. We were tied at 7, and he does.
Knotted up at 12 points apiece. A 5-0 run by Auburn. After Pittsfield had a 6-0 run of their own. Here's Ballinger into the front court. Tiptoed along the sideline. He threw it to Stout, who I thought was already out of bounds. He saved it in somehow to Klatt, who put it up and in. I think they call that play the old hot potato. 14-12 Pittsfield, 6:10 to play in a half. Smith with the basketball. Has picked it up, works it out top to Davis. Davis a single dribble of it. Now to Rikas. You see, I said Rikas in the beginning. They talked me out of it. Now they've got me in the wrong spot. Here's a shot by Davis, no good. And the rebound to Carter Klatt. Into the front court, Scranton. To Real on the left wing. Out top the Stout. Around the horn it comes to Ballinger on the right side.
Once you get it in your head, it's hard to switch.
In the corner to Real. On the baseline, gets it to Carter Klatt. Out top Stout. He and Davis collide. Extra pass right side, Scranton. Good look three. In and out, no good. A rebound down to Real. Kicks it back out top. Thought it could have gone right back at the rim there. This Trojan zone giving Pittsfield a little bit of trouble. 5:11 to play in the half. 14-12 is the Saki advantage.
Guys in the middle got to move on his own. Stand around too much. All people in basketball.
Scranton with it. Around the horn they find Real on the left side.
Kofi doesn't.
I think Brad Tomei might want a timeout here in a moment. Scranton with it on the right wing. Out top the Stout. Over to Ballinger with 4:45 to play in the half. Real with the basketball. Turned down the three, now to Ballinger. Right side Scranton. To Klatt. The Sakis, why not just pull it out here? 4:33 to play in the half. And you get all your shot clock people whining and yelling. Free throw line Stout. Out top Ballinger. He'll kick to the wing. Scranton will look for three, and it's good. He got open for the tray and knocked it down and makes it 17-12 with 6 points for Scranton on a pair of threes. Davis into the front court. Ball across the top comes to Rikas. Rikas to Barth. Back to Rikas from just inside the volleyball line, and he knocks it down.
He's got 6.
And makes it 17-15 the score on the Trash Queen scoreboard with just under 4 minutes to play in the half. That was deep.
My goodness, yes.
Ballinger, a little shovel pass to Real. He'll work it out between the circles. Ball stolen away by Davis. Davis on the drive-in. He's fouled from behind by Marco Ballinger.
Ballinger had to commit the foul to keep him from going in to make a layup. That'll be the second on Ballinger, third on the team. Bad pass by the guard on the other side is the third turnover against the Sakis. 2 on Auburn, and we should have the mass timeout, I would think.
Yep, it's the under 4, I believe. 3:44 to play in the half. 17-15 the advantage for Pittsfield on top. Auburn back after this.
Here at Little Jess, we're grateful to our community for letting us serve you for over 50 years. Supporting area schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. After an uncommon year, we couldn't be happier to see our athletes back in action and communities gathering in person to cheer them on. Our promise for the next 50 years is the same as it's been for the last 50, to meet our community's needs with a low-pressure experience, fair price, and family atmosphere. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
When you're ready to make your dream kitchen a reality, find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see your kitchen from every angle. Each detail, from the flooring to the countertops to the cabinets, are designed for your lifestyle. The team will explain the strengths of each product so your finished kitchen will last for generations. Whatever your needs, an island for entertaining, no maintenance quartz countertops, storage for all your seasonal items. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
3:44 to play in the half. It's a 17-15 advantage for Pittsfield on top of Auburn on the Trash Queen scoreboard. It'll be Trojans basketball underneath their own bucket here.
I think that guy carries that note with him to give to every broadcaster to tell him it's Rikus when it's R-I-K.
Rikus, like it's spelled R-E-E-K-U-S,
Yeah.
Rikus. Here's Rikus for a threekus, and it's good. Makes it 18-17 Trojans. And you're going to have to get a handout in his face. Clad into the front court, ball through the hands of Tomhafe, stolen away by Rikus. Dribble drive in, pull-up shot in the lane, good. A little 5-0 run by Spencer Rikus, so makes it 20-17 Trojans.
He's already got 11.
With 3:20 to play in the half. Tomhafe in the backcourt, works it to Hayden. Hayden got to go, tries to throw a pass, and it's a timeout by Brad Tomhafe. 3:12 to play in the second quarter. 20-17, the advantage for the Trojans. Pittsfield will have it when we come back.
Pike County Glass has been outfitting homes and businesses with high-quality windows and doors since 1952. We'll work with your schedule and budget to ensure your project is done in an affordable and timely manner. Our team is happy to travel near or far to install your door or window project. Did we mention we also replace auto glass? Please come and see us at 1071 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-4275 for all your glass needs.
3:12 to play in the half. It's a 20-17 advantage for Auburn. Pittsfield called the timeout. It'll be their basketball out of the break here. As Brendan Tomhafe will inbound it to Scranton. Auburn has switched up to that zone. Now they come with a double team. Tomhafe gets it. The Cloud on the baseline now. They work the pass inside to Hayden. Around the horn it comes all the way to Reel, right wing. Thought about the skip across the top. Instead, he'll work a pass over to Tomhafe. 2:53 to play in the half. 20-17 Auburn on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Brennan Tomhafe with it left side. Near the center circle, it goes to Scranton. On the baseline, Hayden. Lost his balance for a moment. Now gets it back. Throws it inside to Klatt. Little up, under, and in for two.
A lot of contact. Made it anyway.
Makes it 20-19 with 2:30 to play in the second. Barth into the front court, dribble drive right to the middle, kicks out left side. Kern for the tray, no good. And Hayden grabs the board for Pittsfield. Scranton works it across with a pass to Hayden. 2:15 to play in the second. Around the horn it comes to Reel for the three off the back iron, and the rebound run down by Barth for the Trojans. He'll push into the front court. Nobody stopped the ball yet. Out near the volleyball line, Rikus, another three, and it's good. This kid can flat out shoot the rock. He's got 14 and makes it 23-19.
I agree, but when are your defenders going to recognize?
Well, usually a lot of guys you don't have to guard quite that far out, but yeah, you got to figure it out here pretty quick. Here's a pass that's tipped. Run down though by the Saki. Scranton for the three and the answer, and it's good. He's as hot as Rikus is on the other side. He's got 9 on 3 threes. 23-22 the score. Good contest here. 1:30 to play in the half. Kern with the basketball for Auburn. Works it to Davis. Davis will give it up to Kern. We have both of the Kerns on the floor, Jackson and Talon. Out top, Rikus. On the wing it goes to Barth. Kicks it back to Rikus. Little dribble and a three now. Man, he is on fire.
17.
26-22 Auburn, a 4-point lead with a minute to play in the second. Scranton to Tomhafe in the backcourt. Back to Scranton. Works it across to Hayden. Double team coming his way, and they'll say he stepped out of bounds. And a turnover by the Sakis is their fifth. That'll allow Anstead and Allen to check in, replacing Hayden and Klatt on the other side. Into the contest is Sawyer Smith, along with Dobson for Auburn. They're up by 4. with 52.8 seconds to play in the half. And on the attack here, Pittsfield might have to think about trying to just face guard Rikas.
Maybe a box and one.
Dobson with it at the free throw line. Seeing him in limited action, and here's an illegal screen going to be called. Now as Sawyer Smith, they say didn't get set. They're trying to get Rikas screened open for the three from the corner.
His first, team fourth, turnover number 3. They quickly sit down Dobson, who's playing with 2 fouls, 42.9 seconds left in the half, 26-22 Auburn.
Tomei with the basketball to Allen, works it to Rio. Back to Allen across the half-court line, attacks to the perimeter. Now Tomei over to Rio, back to Tomei with 30 seconds to play in the half. Allen gets it there. Between the circles, Tomei over to Scranton. They're daring him to shoot it. He says, okay, shoots an air ball. And on the rebound, they'll call a push underneath on Smith.
His second, team fifth, ball out of bounds. Yeah, Scranton was a little farther out than his repertoire probably. Talon Kern back in the game. Sits Sawyer Smith down.
Scranton to inbound, 23 seconds to play in the half. And now we'll get an illegal screen called against Pittsfield as Allen didn't get set.
Well, we got them on both ends now, so everybody ought to be happy, right?
Surely not.
Turnover number 6.
20.1 seconds to play in the half. 26-22 Trojans. Barth will walk it up for the blue-clad Auburn squad. Up by 4, looking to add to it. They also get the ball to start the second half. This could be big here. Barth with it. A slip screen down low. Dobson misses the layup. Rebound Tomei to Scranton. Glances up at the clock. 2-1. He'll put up a running 3 at the buzzer. It's off the window and no good. And we head to halftime where Auburn has a 26-22 advantage over the Pittsfield Sockies. Back with halftime stats and more on the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show after this.
At U.S. Cellular, we believe you should get more of the latest 5G technology for less of your hard-earned money. Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours. Any of our 5G phones with no trade-in or hidden fees. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Come check out America's locally grown wireless at U.S. Cellular. Visit Cards Communications, a U.S. Cellular authorized agent, located at 224 East Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Pike Feeds is a locally owned and operated feed mill in Pittsfield. We know and understand the passion you have for your livestock. That's why for the past 30 years, we've served our customers with quality products such as premixes, supplements, and complete feeds for multiple livestock species. Pike Feeds in-house nutritionists will create a nutritional program to ensure maximum performance of your operation. Stop by 1250 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-5656.
This is Cammie and Joe. They are the sales force for CASCOM Business and Residential Services. You may see them in your community, offering deals and services from CASCOM. At CASCOM, we understand your concerns about potential scams. Our courteous and professional sales team will always present identification when visiting with you. If for any reason you have questions or concerns, please contact us at 1-800-252-1799.
Thanks, and we'll be seeing you.
26-22 Auburn at halftime after they trailed 12-9 at the end of the first quarter. They put up 17 points in the second quarter and gave up 10. Auburn is 10 of 20 from the field, 5 of 9 from 3, and Rikas is 4 or 5 from there. 1 of 1 from the free throw line. They've turned the ball over 3 times. 2 fouls on Sawyer Smith, a single foul on Nathan Barth, and 2 on Grant Dobson. For the Sockies, they're 8 of 16 from the field, 50%, 5 of 11, 42% from the arc, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. They have turned it over 6 times. 2 fouls on Marco Ballinger, 2 on Caden Instead, and single foul on Connor Allen. 26-22 at halftime on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular Halftime Show. Carnes Communication, 217-285-5400, your U.S. Cellular agent for phones, accessories, and great service. 26-22, Auburn leads the Sockies. They're at Boschel. More comes your way after these.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. With our many locally owned businesses, great variety of restaurants, historic sites, and recreational opportunities, there's truly something for everyone. While visiting, make sure to check out Lake Pittsfield for great fishing, boating, and camping opportunities, and check out the Disc Golf Course. Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the citizens of Pittsfield are excited to see you on your next visit to Pittsfield, Illinois.
For all those hard-working diesel engines and combines, tractors, and trucks, Logan Ag recommends PowerMax Premium Diesel Fuel. Logan Ag PowerMax Diesel is packed with multifunctional additives which help clean the fuel system, extend filter life, add lubricity, and restore horsepower. You might even notice reduced fuel consumption. You get it all in Logan PowerMax Premium Diesel. Logan Ag, serving agriculture since 1962.
Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
TJ's Truck Service is proud to serve the area with a complete truck hauling service. They offer grain, rock, fertilizer, seed, and liquid fertilizer hauling for you. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated would like to wish the Panthers a safe and successful season and recognize the senior boys and coaching staff for their leadership and hard work. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated for the long haul and the short one too, 217-617-6667. Auburn up 26-22 on the Trash Queen scoreboard over the Pittsfield Sockies here at halftime. Individual scoring, Spencer Rikas has 17 points and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes. So he's actually 5 and 6 from there. He's made all their threes. 2 points from Sawyer Smith, 5 from Kellen Davis, 2 from Grant Dobson, who is in foul trouble. 9 on the other side for Nate Scranton, 4 for TJ Reel, 2 points for Brendan Tom Habe, 3 from Marco Ballinger, and 4 from Carter Clapp. 26-22, the halftime score. Second half play-by-play comes your way after these. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fnbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300. Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Welcome back to Voschel Gym. 26-22. Auburn with the halftime advantage. Trojans will also get the basketball to start the second half. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Bowlers Universe. They're open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays until midnight. Saturdays 4 to midnight. They offer many menu items, burgers and fries, pony shoes, tenderloins, specialty pizzas. Try one of the many craft beers as well at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. And hey, we remind you to pick up your copy of the Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday, as you can tomorrow, on a newsstand near you.
Read all about it. All kinds of good information in there for tomorrow.
Well, some good information in this one. Spencer Rikas is on fire for Auburn. If you're the Sockies, you hope the halftime break maybe cool him down a bit, but I think this is just the way this kid shoots it.
Yeah, I'd have somebody defend him with a bag of ice. I think maybe that might be your best bet. But Connor Allen came in and was face guarding him all over the court. And Rikas and him were back and forth in the last minute of the first half. I don't know why you'd see anything any different if you're the Sockies and want to try to have success in the second half. On the other side, Scranton was good and hot. He made 3 threes out of 4 attempts. Now they need to get Carter Klatt a little bit more aggressive down low, see if they can get another foul on Dobson. If you're the Sockies, Dobson for Auburn wants to stay out of foul trouble.
Auburn will start the second half with Smith, Davis, Rikas, Dobson, and Barth. And the basketball. Barth with it, works it out top to Dobson. On the left side, gets it to Smith. Down low, there's a man underneath. That's Barth. They'll put it up and in for 2 and make it a 6-point Trojan lead, 28-22.
Biggest of the game.
Sockies have Scranton, Ballinger, Klatt, Reel, and Stout. Here's a bounce pass from Reel to Stout. He'll rise, shoot, and score. And both teams with a basket to start the second half. 28-24, 7:27 to play in the third. Davis with the basketball. Works it on the right side to Smith. Out to Rikas. Dribble drive in. Shot put up is good. Another 2 for Rikas.
Guards have got to stop the penetration.
Back to that 6-point Trojan lead, 30-24. Klatt into the front court. Picks it up in a bad spot on that sideline. Skips it across to Ballinger. Now to Stout, who inexplicably falls from his feet, and he grabs at his leg, and I don't know what happened with Stout there. He's grabbing at the ankle here and just, he just fell straight to the ground.
Yep, it rolled or something. Or, you know what happens a lot of times in that situation.
Looks to be okay. He's going to get up, try to walk it off, but he does get called for a travel. And Connor Allen checks into the game for the Sockies.
7th turnover on the Sockies, down by 6. Biggest lead for Auburn for the second time. 7:02 left in the third quarter, and trade-off here. But Allen is not taking Rikas right now. Marco Ballinger is. Bit surprised by that.
Barth brings it across. Works off of a couple of screens. Out top to Rikas. Good look, 3-ball on the way. Good again. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Rikas, and makes it a 9-point game. 33-24. Largest lead of the contest for Auburn. 6:40 to play in the third. Welcome to the Spencer Rikas Show.
Plus, Auburn's picking up the defense, and the Sockies aren't handling the pressure very well yet.
Reel with the basketball, right side. Throws it to Ballinger, and he's fouled by Davis.
Davis will pick up the foul. That'll be his first, team first. They're cutting the passing lanes down pretty well, is Auburn.
Ballinger to throw it in, does so in the backcourt to Scranton. Scranton had 9 in the first half, but Pittsfield's going to have to get stops strung together on the defensive end before they worry about catching back up in this one. Reel with it right wing. He'll work it out top to Scranton, over to Klatt. Pittsfield probably averaging, giving up about 42 points a game, and already have given up 33. Here's Reel for a three. It goes begging, and the rebound to Dobson. Barth will push into the front court, coast to coast, drives in, and a blocking foul on TJ Reel. I believe we'll see Barth shoot a pair of free throws here.
Reel with the foul. It'll be his first, team first. And Nathan Barth will go to the charity stripe. He's got 2 points on the day. 1 for 1 is Auburn. Jackson Kern wanting to check in on the next dead ball. I bet it's not for Rikas. 6:02 left in the third quarter, 33-24, and the free throw makes it a 10-point game.
Damon Emmerich of Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Contact Damon Emmerich, 217-285-4404.
Auburn trying to run away with it. Second one up by Barth is no good, and the rebound comes off to Allen for the Sockies.
34-24 Trojans. 5:55 to play in the third. Scranton into the front court, Reel over to Ballinger on the left side. He'll work it out top. Allen looked in the post, wasn't there. Now back out top to Ballinger. To Allen. Swings the elbows a couple of times, puts it on the deck, nearly had it tied up. Ballinger reverses it over to Scranton. Ballinger on the drive, kicks to Reel. Reel's not been able to find that stroke here tonight. Both of his baskets have come from inside. Here's Scranton now from downtown, and it's good again. He's got 4 threes, and Brad Tomave wants a timeout. We will pause as well. 34-27 advantage Trojans back after this.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Growers trust Prairie Land FS to deliver top-performing crop protection products that promise the best performance before, during, and after the growing season. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
34-27 as Scranton pulls the Sockies a little closer after trailing by 10. And it'll be Auburn basketball after the Socky timeout. Sockies just with 2 timeouts left. 5:25 left third quarter.
There'd be 3. That's what the 3 next to the TOL would mean.
I was looking at a 2 above it. It's not what it was.
Both teams with 3 timeouts left. Plus they'll get a under 4 here and in the fourth. Here's Dobson, throws it out top to Barth. Going to go right back to Dobson. He's held on to by Allen, and Allen will pick up his second foul.
Connor Allen, the sophomore, playing here. His JV team won tonight 47-31. He had another good game, man. He played inside and out, didn't he? Showed he could play a little bit of guard out front on defense and offense both. He's long.
Barth will now be the man to throw it in underneath for the Trojans. Lobs it into Dobson. Dobson, the turnaround shot no good, and the rebound down to Reel for Pittsfield. Works it to Tomave. Pushes into the front court to Allen. Down low, Klatt. Turns, shoots, and didn't use the backboard. Rebound pulled in by Davis, but it's stolen away by Scranton now. A turnover on Auburn. As Scranton with the heads-up plays, he dogged the ball handler. Left side, Reel. 4:44 to play in the third. Pittsfield down by 7 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Tomave with it out front. Bounces to Reel on the left wing. Looks for an opening inside to Allen. High-low game to get it to Klatt. Shot up no good, but he's fouled by Dobson.
Dobson's going to pick up his third if it's on him, and it will be. Second team foul. 4:32 left third quarter. Dobson stayed in with 2 fouls in the first half, but will they take him out here? A man heads to the bench. We'll see if it's for him. Carter Klatt with the free throw, up and good.
Gillette and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more. Stop by and see Rick and Tracy Reel, or call 217-285-5013.
Jackson Kern in. Klatt makes the second. He's got 6, and he's got to take advantage of being the bigger man down low now. Socky's trying to fight back within 5 now.
Little 5-0 run after they trailed 34-24. 4:24 to play in the third. Davis kicks to the wing and Kern. Kern on the dribble drive. Little skip to Mylou. He gets in and scores to the left hand. Nice take to the rack by Jackson Kern.
Defense broke down again on that drive.
He just dribbled right between two guys. Clapp at the high post to Allen. Down low reel. Shot up and in for two. Good ball movement. And now we have a timeout by the Trojans. A full timeout. 4:03 to play in the third. 36-31. Auburn with the advantage back on the other side of this break.
Coffee and Soda Shop features all of your favorite specialty espresso drinks. Enjoy over 50 fabulous flavors of Lotus and try the new Soda Mixology with exciting flavor combinations added to your favorite Pepsi product. Come see us at the Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop today. The Rustic Market is a small town treasure. Come discover unique gifts, home decor, and a variety of specialty foods. Find fun clothes from size small to 3X and a personal stylist to outfit you from head to toe. And new merchandise weekly. Explore the Rustic Market today.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
4:03 to play in the third. 36-31 Auburn. The Trojans call the timeout. They'll have the ball. Length of the court to go here.
Sockies aren't huge out here right now, but they're bigger than Auburn is.
It's a little guy's game in this one right now, isn't it?
It is, without Dobson.
Davis with the basketball out front, looking for Rikas. Rikas on the dribble drive.
Of course, with Rikas, it's a little man's game because he can stand out there at 26.
Rikas has it on the left wing, guarded by Tomhave. Out it goes to Smith. Kern, Rikas on the right side. Now they get Barth involved. A little hesitation dribble. 3:35 to play in the third. He's quick. Kicks to the wing. Good look three ball by Sawyer. Smith is off the mark, and the rebound tipped in comes right into the hands of Barth, who puts it up and in.
Carter Clatt tipped it, but then Barth grabbed it and made it for the basket.
Problem at that time, Saki's had three guys down there, and two of them stood and watched. Into the front court, Rio. Good find down to Clatt. And defense optional both ways right now. 38-33 with 3:11 to play in the third. Trojans the 5-point lead in the possession again. Davis, dribble drive in the middle of the lane. Ball tipped, stolen away by Clatt. Scranton to Tomhave. Works it across to Allen. Looks down low, wasn't open. Now to Brennan Tomhave. Over to Scranton, 2:52 to play in the third. Pittsfield down 5. Trying to cut it closer on this trip. Skip across the top to Scranton. Fakes the three to Tomhave. Back to Scranton. Now he had a look for a moment there. Didn't rush, though. He's not one to rush.
What I like about Rikas, he doesn't really push it either.
Here's Tomhave now puts up a shot. It's way off. Clapp there, though, for the rebound. Put back up and in for two.
That was a pass, wasn't it?
And makes it 38-35.
10 for Clatt. Closest Saki's been since halftime.
Rikas on the right side. Kern tries the dribble drive and is going to get called for the travel.
Yep. 6 turnover, and we're going to have the mass timeout.
Well, at least a substitute. Yep, they're going to call the under 4. All right, 2:16 to play in the third. 38-35 advantage. Auburn. Pittsfield will have it when we come back.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Here at Little Jess, we're grateful to our community for letting us serve you for over 50 years. Supporting area schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. After an uncommon year, we couldn't be happier to see our athletes back in action and communities gathering in person to cheer them on. Our promise for the next 50 years is the same as it's been for the last 50, to meet our community's needs with a low-pressure experience, fair price, and family atmosphere. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
2:16 to play in the third. 38-35 Trojans on top. Pittsfield has the basketball out of the under 4 timeout. Length of the court to go. with Tom Averill, Scranton, Klatt, and Ballinger. Trojans have Barth, Kern, actually both Kerns, Talon and Jackson are out there. Rikus, and the fifth man is Smith. Into the front court, Reel. Works it into Scranton to the free throw line. He's going to get out of there. Out of Reel. Scranton's got 4 threes on the night. Could you get him free to try to tie it up? 2 minutes to play in the third. Tom Abe with the dribble. He'll work it on the right side to Reel. Now Tom Ballinger over to Scranton on the wing. Down low Reel as he gets open for a moment. Going to throw it back out. Scranton fakes the three. Good close out there by Kern. On the right side, Tom Abe to Ballinger between the circles. Off of the Klatt screen. Left side it goes to Reel. You could get to a point where the Sakis could get Reel, Tom Haven, Scranton all hitting on all cylinders. Man, they'd be tough to guard. On the right side, it's Scranton. 1:30 to play in the third. To Reel, back to Scranton. Klatt with the screen. Looking for the roll, wasn't there. Now to Reel in the corner, Ballinger, who's hit 1 3 tonight in his only shot attempt. 1:15 to play in the third. Pittsfield patient here on the offensive attack, trying to get a good shot here. Ballinger now top of the key for a 3, no good. Rebound underneath Klatt. He'll put it back up and in. A big boy rebound for the senior Klatt.
12 for him.
Makes it 38-37 with under a minute to play in the third. On the Trash Queen scoreboard. Barth has picked it up, works it out to Kern. Over to Rikus.
Better stay on him.
And he's open when he walks into the gym, isn't he?
When he gets up in the morning.
Barth will come and get it out front. I've been impressed by Barth. He's a very steady player for this team.
Well, former head coach's son, they're always pretty sharp on the floor. They're going to be your quarterback for you.
Barth toward the right wing. Kern down low to Jackson. Kern kicks it out top to Rikus. 25 ticks to play in the third. Barth now dribble drive. Shot up is no good, but he's fouled by Ballinger, and he'll pick up his third.
Ballinger's third foul of the ball game, second on the Sakis in the second half. Here comes Connor Allen, who's going to check back in. They'll shoot 2, will the Auburn Trojans. Barth is 1 for 2 from there, has 5 points. He's had a very good floor game, plays good defense. 23.2 seconds left in the quarter. First one by Barth is good.
Makes it a 39-37 advantage. Pike County Concrete, if you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548.
Is it Papillo?
Papillo into the game for the first time. He's 6'6" and a senior.
He's a big lad. Second one up, also good by Barth, 3-point lead.
And makes it 40-37, as Jack told you, a 3-point lead with 20 seconds to play in the third. Sakis have the basketball. They've also got the possession arrow in their favor. Trying to say is they want to execute here and then start the fourth, and instead they'll throw it away.
Not sure what Scranton was trying to do there, but
he tried to throw a bounce pass to Tom Abe, and the ball went right out of bounds past his extended grip. Here comes Davis and Dobson back in.
I don't even think he had time to reach out to get it, though, did he?
Musgrave in, and Tom Abe will sit down.
You got to know where you got to be, and that must have been the problem that time.
10.5 seconds to play in the third. Inbounds pass to Barth. Chance to expand on this 3-point lead for Auburn.
Just a guess.
Barth trying to get free. Kicks to the wing. Kern for the 3. Good look, and he knocks it down. Talon Kern. And a big shot to put Auburn up 6 as we head to the fourth. 43-37. The advantage for the Trojans. Back with fourth quarter play-by-play on Central Illinois Sports after this.
Where do you go before the game, during the game, or after the game? It's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point. They invite you to stop by after the game tonight. They'll have a limited menu of food for 30 minutes after the game. Join them on Mondays 4 to 11, kitchen open till 9. Closed Tuesdays, Wednesdays they feature smoked meat. Try the wings, the best around. For a cold drink and great food, it's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point on the south side of the track. Stop by before the game, during the game, or after the game at Jersey's in Camp Point.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Auburn is 16 for 28 from the field, 7 of 12 from the arc, and 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Sakis are red hot, 14 to 25 from the field, 6 of 16 from the arc, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, but a 6-point lead for Auburn. Pittsfield has the ball for the final 8.
Scranton, Reel, Musgrave, Allen, and Klatt are the 5 for Pittsfield to start the final quarter. Reel with it to Musgrave, left side. He's played sparingly in this one to Allen. Out top to TJ Reel. On the right side, Scranton, who didn't get free, but just that one time there in the third quarter for a shot, which he did knock down. Reel now to Scranton, right side, turns down the 3. Skip pass across the top. The Reel on the way, won't go. Rebound underneath. Allen is mugged. And it'll be ball out of bounds to the Sakis underneath.
Wow, he got a lot of contact that time.
Out of bounds underneath, Scranton to throw it in. There have not been a ton of fouls called either way in this game. Inbounds pass to Allen in the corner, to Musgrave. Around the horn they come to Scranton. 3 ball from the wing, good again.
He's feeling it. 6 or 15.
Makes it 43-40. Trojans up by 3. Barth with the basketball to Dobson. They're joined out there by Talon Kern, who had a big 3 to end the quarter. Davis, and the 5th man is Rikas. Rikas trying to get free with Musgrave guarding him. Barth left wing, down low Dobson. Inside to Kern, turnaround shot off the window and in for 2. Good ball
nice
movement.
Play by Kern.
Really good find by Dobson to recognize the help defender had come over and knew that that man would be open. Kind of threw it to a spot, not even had to see that the man was there. 6:40 to play in the contest. Reel with the ball out top, Musgrave now to Scranton on the right side. Surveys the floor, gets it in the short corner to Allen, to Musgrave, over to Reel. 6:30 to play. Reel on a little pull-up. It's way long, and the rebound to Rikas. To Davis. Auburn up by 5, and on the attack with 6:23 left. Rikas, left side Barth. The thing you got to like about a kid like Rikas, too, he's not forcing anything out there.
No.
Every shot that he's had has come to him. He's put up 22 so far tonight. There's still 6 minutes left. Davis with the right side. Free throw line to Kern. Ooh, that was a 50-50 ball. Auburn got it. On the right side, Barth. Off of the screen and roll action. Dribble drive in. Kicks to the wing. Kern, left side 3. Hits it again. Talon Kern with another big shot. He hit one to end the quarter. He hits one right there and extends the Auburn lead out to 8.
Guy off the bench with 8 points, 2 threes in the quarter. That's big.
48-40. The 8-point advantage for the Trojans. They've led by as many as 10. Down low. Klatt gets it into Allen. He'll put it up and in. Good ball movement against the zone. Results in a layup. Offensively, Sakis really have been better than they have been in a while. And there's Rikas on a deep 3. No good. And the rebound down to Rio on a quick shot for Auburn.
Hope he keeps doing that.
Well, at least in this game, he can make every shot after that. We don't care. Right side, Scranton skies high for it. He fakes a deep 3. Now to Allen. Pittsfield's problem tonight, here's the ball knocked out of bounds, has been on the defensive side, not the offensive side. They've given up more points already than their season average, with still 5:08 to play. Tomave in, and Musgrave will sit down.
Can't throw 30-foot passes across the top of a zone very often and hope for success.
Yeah, not with the good, quick athletes like Barth that time, who got the pass deflection out of bounds. Here's Reel, right side Scranton. Between the circles, Reel. Over to Tomave. Inside they go to Klatt. Little pull-up shot from there, no good. Rebound kept alive, and Barth pulls it down for Auburn. He'll push into the front court on the dribble drive, runs into Reel, and a foul on TJ Reel as he failed to slide the feet.
He'll get his first, team or second, team third. By the way, Auburn listeners, want to thank you for a great job of hosting the junior high girls state tournament. We were over there. Your folks did a super job. Should be
inbounds pass tipped by Scranton and stolen away. 7th turnover by the Trojans. Right side, Reel with it. Gets it into Klatt. Going to go to work down there. Shot up off the window, no good. Rebound tip and still loose. Rikas has it out of bounds off of Reel, and it will be Auburn basketball. 4:39 left.
When Dobson's in the game, the sophomore gives Carter Klatt a lot of trouble, but he hasn't been in there, and Carter's been able to put up 12 points tonight. But that time, Dobson was able to hold his ground.
4:32 left. 6-point lead of the basketball here for Auburn. Ball hand up. Ooh, good find. Barth to Dobson up and in for 2.
He's got 4. That was pretty.
Makes it 50-42 Trojans. Back to that 8-point lead. Tomave, free throw line Klatt. Works it out top. Reel took his eye off it for a moment. Now gathers and shoots a 3, and it's good. TJ Reel hits his first 3 of the game. and makes it 50-45, and the Sockies want the timeout. 4:10 left, 50-45, Trojans on top. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs. And we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
4:10 left, 50-45 Trojans. Pittsfield called the timeout. They're down to 2 timeouts. Auburn's down to 2 timeouts.
We'll have a mass timeout probably too.
I would think that would be correct as the under 4 break.
These guys make sure they get those in.
Yep.
Good crew, good refereeing crew here.
I think Auburn would try to run a little bit of clock here on the offensive side. Not a stall by any stretch, but just a little bit of a more of a set play. The last time in, they had a really sweet pass. Barth finding Dobson on the back door in the post. Here's Barth, now kind of hooks around the man out top. Extra pass comes to Dobson. He'll shoot a 3. It's no good. And the rebound to Scranton for Pittsfield.
No idea why he shot that ball.
He'll trot it into the front court. Down by 5 are the Sockies with 3:35 left. Scranton on the right wing finds Reel. Looks for an opening between the circles now. Tom Habe. Over it comes to Scranton. He'll bring it out front. Dribbles toward the right wing. Looks for an opening. The Tom Habe left side. He couldn't get free there. Looking for a little movement offensively now is Pittsfield. Tom Habe out near the half-court line to Scranton. Brad Tom Habe shot some instructions to Connor Allen now. Just a sophomore is Allen, of course. Tom Habe right side. Works it down low. Clad in the lane. Shot blocked by Dobson. And the rebound pulled in by Barth. 3 minutes to play. A 5-point lead in the possession here for the blue-clad Trojans. Barth dribbles in, leaves it down low, scooping the lane to Dobson up off the left side and in for 2.
Dobson went up with a lot more authority on that end.
And makes it a 7-point lead, 52-47, 2:43 to play.
I'd be able to use the body and protect the ball and get the guy to foul you if he's going to deter your shot.
Klatt out top to Scranton. Looks for an opening. Gets it to Klatt at the free throw line. Over to Reel. Back to Scranton. Glances up at the clock and shouts out some instructions. Down low, Reel gets free underneath. Shot up no good. Fouled, though, by Smith. And 2 shots for TJ Reel at the free throw line here. But we'll first get the under 4 timeout. 2:21 to play in the contest. It's a 52-45 advantage for the Auburn Trojans on top of the Pittsfield Sockies as you watch high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Pike County Glass has been outfitting homes and businesses with high-quality windows and doors since 1952. We'll work with your schedule and budget to ensure your project is done in an affordable and timely manner. Our team is happy to travel near or far to install your door or window project. Did we mention we also replace auto glass? Please come and see us at 1071 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-4275 for all your glass needs.
52-45, Sockies trail by 7, 2:21 left. And Pittsfield will have the basketball. Well, they'll have TJ Reel actually at the free throw line. And these are important free throws to cut this thing back to 5. Reel on the night has 9 points. Scranton already in double figures with 15, and Klatt with 12. Could be the third man in double figures. Reels up and good. And he is. He's got 10.
Tim Waters offers quality concrete for your new builds, driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, anything with concrete. It's Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
PJ did all he could do.
Makes them both and makes it a 5-point game with 2:19 left. Saki is still with a lot of fouls to give, only 4 on their side, 3 against Auburn. It's been a pretty clean second half. Barth with it out front. Gets it to Kern. Now to Rikas. Dribble drive in. Shot put up. No good. Fouled by Connor Allen. And Rikas will shoot 2.
Allen did all he could do there. He had to do what he did. His third. Be the 15th foul on the Sakis. Rikas to the free throw line, and that may be too close for him. You never know. 22 on the night. 17 in the first half. 2:05 left. 52-47. A 5-point game. Rikas' first is good. He's just a flat a shooter.
There's a reason he's been playing since he was a freshman.
And you say quite a kicker, huh?
Oh, yeah, he can really boot it.
Well, we wish him well. Second one up. In and out, no good. The Sakis do not box out.
Kern gets the offensive board, missed the putback, and the rebound down to Rio. Now to Scranton, a 6-point game, 53-47 with 1:56 left. Down low, they'll get it to Allen. He hangs in the air, gets it to go. And makes it a 4-point ball game, 53-49, 1:47 left. If you're Pittsfield, you might want to come up and be a little more aggressive defensively if you get a foul, kind of one of those so-what situations. Out top with it is Barth. Works it to Davis. Davis against Scranton, and Scranton was thinking the same way we were.
Well, then honestly, it's his first. Team 6, I do believe. Haven't seen Davis at the free throw line. Rikas is 2 for 3. Barth is 1 for 2, and Barth is 3 for 4. That's it.
Davis right side. 1:30 left. Works off of the screen from Dobson. Double team comes his way. Barth kicks to the wing, and Kern had to save it in out top to Rikas. Quick pass goes to Davis. Now to Barth. As the Trojans spread the floor a little bit here, looking to burn a little clock up for it with 1:15 to play. Barth on the dribble drive, gets past Allen. Shot fake and up and in for 2. Barth with another 2, makes it 55-49.
He had to foul him where he couldn't make the shot there.
1:03 left. Scranton with it on the right wing. Off of the screen from Klatt. Top of the key, Tom Abe, now Reel on the left side. They'll work it down low to Klatt. Klatt will put up the turnaround shot. It's good. Brad Tom Abe calls the timeout as it's a 4-point game once again. Sakis after this one will have just 1 timeout left. 55-51. Trojans on top by 4. They'll have the ball when we come back.
Prairieland FS is a full-service agricultural supplier dedicated to providing high-quality products and services for the purpose of improving customer profitability. We're known for our customer service in and out of the fields. We are neighbors serving neighbors for over 100 years and promise to provide complete seed and application service to all our customers. Our trained energy specialists, along with our crop specialists, can help you take your business to the next level. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Pike Feeds is a locally owned and operated feed mill in Pittsfield. We know and understand the passion you have for your livestock. That's why for the past 30 years, we've served our customers with quality products such as premixes, supplements, and complete feeds for multiple livestock species. Pike Feeds in-house nutritionists will create a nutritional program to ensure maximum performance of your operation. Stop by 1250 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-5656.
52.3 seconds remaining. 55-51 is the lead for Auburn on top of Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen 217-320-4320 for other residential and commercial trash pickup needs and a roll-off dumpster. Options for you as well.
Remember we always say at Winchester, if you've never seen it before, you can see it here. Volschel's not a whole lot different than that.
Length of the court to go here for the Trojans. Barth will be the man to throw it in. They can run the baseline if he needs to. He'll inbound it to Rikas, right back to Barth. Saki's trying to chase him down, and they will foul him with 47.5 seconds left, and Barth will shoot the 1 and 1.
Allen picks up his 4th, 7th team foul. Barth to the free throw line where he is 3 for 4. Klatt back in, Tom Hay back in, Ballinger and Stout out. And sitting down the other side is Talon Kern, who's had 8 big points in the second half of this one.
He's just a sophomore too, as is Sawyer Smith.
Barth with 9. just a junior. This kind of youngsters, they're going to be good for another year. Barth misses it.
Rebound down to Scranton. 45 seconds left. Into the front court. Reel on a pull-up three. It is no good. Rebound down underneath. Allen's got it. Tries to power dribble. A little fadeaway shot. No good. Fouled. And he'll shoot 2 shots with 38.3 seconds left. I think this is on Dobson.
Dobson will pick up the foul, and he kind of popped the ball down on the floor and then shot a layup. His fourth. Just a 4th team foul. So Connor Allen can get this game within 2 with a couple of free throws, 55-51. The sophomore puts the first one up, and it falls through.
Moose Lodge 420. Check out Moose Lodge 420 each Friday for their meal specials. It's a new special each week. The food's hot, the drinks are cold at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield.
First one hit the back of the rim and went high and went through. Second one, nothing but the bottom of the net. Allen's got 6 from the bench.
55-53. He and Klatt sit down as Stout and Ballinger come back in. 38.3 seconds left. 55-53. Trojans have the advantage. Barth will be the man to throw it in from the far baseline, and Seth McCoy wants the timeout first. 38.3 seconds left. Trojans up by 2. Back after this.
1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
The Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop features all of your favorite specialty espresso drinks. Enjoy over 50 fabulous flavors of Lotus and try the new soda mixology with exciting flavor combinations added to your favorite Pepsi product. Come see us at the Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop today.
38.3 seconds left. Auburn will have the basketball, length of the court to go. They are now down to a single timeout left as well, as are the Sakis. Possession arrow, should there be a tie-up, would be Auburn's way, and just 4 team fouls on Auburn. Sakis was 7, so the Trojans would still be shooting 1 and bonus.
I'd like to talk to somebody from Auburn about that route game. 30-point win for route.
Yeah, kind of befuddling, isn't it?
Yep.
Inbounds pass will come to Smith. Smith with the basketball, now to Barth. He's fouled by Reel with 34.6 seconds left.
Third on TJ Reel, 8th team foul, 1 and 1. So Barth will go back to the free throw line where he is 3 for 5 on the night. Missed his last one, which was the front end of a 1 and 1. 34.6 seconds left. They didn't mess around. He's got to make them both to make it a 2-possession ball game. First one up is good. He's got 10. 56-53. Now he can make it a 2-possession game with the second one. It is up and good.
4-point game, 57-53, 33 seconds left. Reel into the front court, off of the screen from Klatt, kicks to the wing. Tom Hay for a 3, no good. It's an air ball, rebound down to Allen. He'll put it back up and in. Down to a 2-point game, and the Sakis will take their final timeout. 57-55 is the advantage for the Trojans. Pittsfield's final timeout. Back after this.
When you're ready to make your dream kitchen a reality, find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see your kitchen from every angle. Each detail, from the flooring to the countertops to the cabinets, are designed for your lifestyle. The team will explain the strengths of each product so your finished kitchen will last for generations. Whatever your needs, an island for entertaining, no maintenance quartz countertops, storage for all your seasonal items. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
The Rustic Market is a small town treasure. Come discover unique gifts, home decor, and a variety of specialty foods. Find fun clothes from size small to 3X and a personal stylist to outfit you from head to toe. And new merchandise weekly. Explore the Rustic Market today.
24.8 seconds left. 57-55 is the Trojan advantage. Pittsfield out of timeout. Still have one more foul to put Auburn in the 1-and-1 here.
Before
and we'll guard to the full
double
court.
Bonus, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Auburn has to foul 3 times, put the Sakis in the 1-1 if they would happen to fall behind for some reason.
Davis is fouled by Ballinger, 23.5 seconds left, and Davis will shoot the 1 and bonus.
Ballinger's 4th, and you know, Davis is the wild card here. He's 1 for 1 from the free throw line, has 5 points. So you haven't seen him there, so you got to try different people. And here come Allen and Clapp back in. Ballinger sits down. So Davis goes to the free throw line where he can make it a 2-possession game again with both. Davis's first is no good.
Rebound down to Scranton. He'll take it into the front court. Saki's got to go here as they don't have any timeouts left. Scranton with it out top. Pass comes wide to Reel. Reel will throw it out to Scranton. Ball tipped by Davis. Run down by Tom Have. 10 seconds left. Tom Have, left side Reel. Fakes the 3. Kicks it out to Tom Have for a 3. It's no good. Rebound Reel up, no good. And a rebound to Rikas. He'll be fouled with 0.3 of a second left. The Sakis had a tremendous look on the putback by Reel. He kind of rushed it. I think there was more time than what he realized was left. And it looks like the Trojans are going to survive this one.
Did that not look a lot like the layup that West Central missed in their quarterfinal game? Almost identical. It was wide open. It just didn't happen. And Tom Hayes' shot wasn't a bad look.
No.
But coming back from an injury, kind of hard to see what you're going to do there. Now, Rikas, who's got 23, will shoot the 1-1 and misses the first.
Allen was ready to go, though, to chuck that to the other end.
Good for him.
If I were Rikas, I would purposely miss this if it were me. I don't know that it matters. I don't think you can shoot in 0.3. I think you have to have 4 tenths.
Second one up good.
And they'll get it to Scranton. He'll throw a 3/4 court shot up. It's off the side of the backboard, no good. And Auburn wins this one, 58-55. Trojans move to 11-6 on the season. The Sakis drop to 6-8, and the losing skid keeps on going here. 5 in a row that they've lost. They'll try to right that ship when they host Louisiana on Thursday night. We'll talk about it on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. 58-55 Trojans. Back with final stats and analysis after this.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Griffin's Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy. Griffin's Signs in Time is a full-service sign company that can complete any project from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the right direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition to potential customers. Put the right sign in your customer's mind with Griffin's Signs in Time. Quincy, call 217-228-7470. Helena Agra of Camp Point, Illinois is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Camp Point Central football. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agra, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 217-593-7761 for Helena Agra. Helena Agra says, go Panthers!
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Since 1942, Illini Community Hospital has been serving our community with high-quality medical care close to home. Learn more about all of their services at IlliniHospital.org. Well, the Sakis, after an 11-day layoff, dropped this one to Auburn, 58-55. A look from 3 that would have given them the go-ahead points by Tom Have wouldn't go. Reel had a putback, I think maybe a little bit rushed, not knowing quite how much time was left as Pittsfield is out of timeouts, kind of going on the fly there. It was no good. Rikas made 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and Scranton's three-quarter court shot, I'm not sure if it would have counted had it gone. It didn't go anyway. But Pittsfield, after being down 10, had cut it down to a 2-point game. And really, Jack, as well offensively as we've seen the Sakis play in a while, but just couldn't get stops when they needed to, especially in the middle quarters.
Two teams that shot the ball better than any two teams I've seen this season in the same game, though, Charlie. I mean, man, they shot lights out. When you tell you this, 21 of 35 for Auburn tonight, 60%, 8 of 15 from the arc, 53%, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. That's 87.5%. Sakis were 20 of 39, 54%, 8 of 21 from the arc, 38%. You like that. 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Sakis turned it over 8 times, 2 in the second half. Auburn turned it over 7 times, 4 in the second half. Pretty clean ball game. Nobody fouled out. On the Auburn side, Rikas had 23, 11 from Nathan Barth, 2 points from Sawyer Smith, 2 points from Jackson Kern, also 5 from Kellen Davis. Big one here, Talon Kern had 8 points all in the second half, and Dobson had 6, 4 of those in the second half. Saki's pretty balanced scoring, 15 for Nate Scranton, all from the tray. TJ Real with 11, Carter Klatt with 14, 8 for the sophomore Connor Allen off the bench, and Brennan Tomhave had 2, Marco Ballinger with a 3, and 2 for Bobby Stout on the night. Nice to see a lot of different people scoring, and really the Sakis played pretty well, and I think we saw what we can get from one of the sophomores out there, and when I saw Eli Mendenhall in the sophomore game, he might be valuable before the season's over.
Well, and I think, as Tomhave gets kind of worked back into the mix of things, he gives you another shooter, which opens things up. I thought Carter Klatt played fairly well underneath here tonight, double figures once again, and made some big plays, but just unfortunately for the Sakis, couldn't execute there on that final play. And give credit to Auburn, they really dominated the middle 2 quarters in this contest, and that helped them pad the lead enough that Pittsfield could not make the full comeback. Here on the Illini Community Hospital post-game show, we pause for a timeout. We hope to visit with Saki head coach Brad Tomhave after this.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Crime Stoppers of Pike County is a program designed to allow members of the community to provide anonymous information about criminal activity without fear of reprisal or reluctance to get involved. By utilizing Crime Stoppers, a person can provide crime-solving assistance, cash rewards available up to $1,000. Callers will receive a personal code which is used to pay cash rewards if their information leads to an arrest. See something, hear something, say something. 217-285-1500 to leave your tip. Be sure to check out our Facebook page. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show, visiting with Saukey head coach Brad Tomei following a 58-55 loss to the Auburn Trojans. And coach, been a while since you'd been on the court as a squad. A lot of practice time, obviously, in between, but 11 days since the last game. And came out a little bit tonight in the first half, a little bit sluggish on the offensive side, picked up in the second half. But overall, after an 11-day break, it really wasn't too bad of a showing.
No, we've seen worse. But yeah, and that was kind of the focus for those 11 days where we could sandwich some practices in there was our offensive execution and trying to get guys in spots where they're comfortable and where we can get a high percentage shot each trip, and just seeing if we can't find some rhythm. I thought Nate shot it well tonight. TJ knocks them down. But then what I was really pleased with in the second half was keeping it as simple as we could, as possible with our zone offense, but getting to spots and not being late on cuts. And Boy Connor came in and really provided a spark and was getting to those spots in a timely manner instead of having to wait for a cutter to get there. And so you saw once that happened, we were able to get into some high lows and some low to mids and then some inside to outs and forcing them to have to collapse and instead of just passing it around the perimeter and chucking a three out of rhythm with a hand. So saw some really good things, and they got to be in a late game situation where we're having to do some defensive stuff and that isn't necessarily always worked on in a practice. So they got to see that, they got to feel what that was like, and doggone it, just had a shot to win and a shot to tie it. So sure, obviously wish those would have come down, but as long as they were there, they had a chance to win, and so you got to give them credit. We got down 9 at one point to a team that was hitting it from as soon as they stepped off the bus, they shot it and it went in. For a while. So sometimes you got to understand that that's going to happen. I mean, he's a tremendous shooter. We knew that going in. And you just got to be resilient and keep taking punches and getting back up and seeing if you can't connect on one of yours every now and then. So proud of the guys for their effort.
Gave up 58, which is over the season average on the defensive side, but I think in the last 3 or 4 minutes, didn't give up too many other than from the free throw line, which is something you really like to see, trying to lock it down. And once you were down 10, that game very easily could have been a game that turns into a 15, 18-point lead, but your guys really fought back into this one.
Yeah, that was good to see. Getting back on the defensive end and at least contesting a little better and getting rebounds and then coming down and finding spots and not trying to get it all back in one possession or 2 possessions. We just kept staying true to a post game, and if they collapse down, then Nate or TJ I think hit some threes there in that second half. And I thought some of the best offense against the zone is being a good offensive rebounder. So I think there was a couple trips down there big where we got offensive rebound putbacks. So there's more than to offense than just scoring off the play. You just go be a basketball player and outwork somebody and go get a ball and put it back in the basket. Seems it's great coaching advice.
When you come out of a timeout or at halftime and you've got something set, you want it to happen. And one of the things I knew you wanted, Rikas had 17 the first half, 23 in the game, made that last free throw. So you held him to 6 in the second half. So that meant some people were working their butt off. And you also had some sets where you were able to get the play in and get the basket you were looking for. You got to be happy about both those things, I think.
Yeah, small victories. First play of the second half, I wasn't really. We tried to do a defensive special, and we got caught in a bad rotation and bad recognition, gave up a wide open layup to start the second half, which you don't want to do. But then we came right down, and they must have felt sorry for us because they kind of lost us and gave it right back. So we were back to square one. But, those things you can't replicate in practice. And you're right. I thought the kids, we didn't go to a lot of our specials in the second half, special defensive looks. We just said it's, you have some pride in what you do, and let's play man and let's get better. And our kids did that.
I got to see Brennan out there for the first time in almost 2 months after that wrist injury. And, the shot will come back. He can shoot it. He's shot it his whole life pretty well. But kudos to him, a kid that stayed in pretty good shape over that 2-month amount of time, and I'm sure that wasn't by accident.
No, when he could. And listen, he wanted to do it. He was up. Sometimes I had to tell him to get out when he was trying to condition, especially when he first got the cast off. So, yeah, it was great to see him out there. I know he wants a couple plays back where he just lost some mental focus and led to some unfortunate event on our stat sheet. So I was really pulling for him, just like anybody, whoever would have taken that 3 for that to go in. But, like I said in the huddle and I said in the locker room, next time you get that shot, you're going to take it and you're going to make it. That's the thought process that you got to have. TJ, next time you get that rebound, that putback, it's going to go in. And you can't let the negative thoughts stay in your mind. So, it was good to see all of them back, Brennan was ready to go.
You get better because the sophomores are now pushing some of those guys for playing time, and that could really propel itself into the postseason. And that's where they hand the Emmys out anyway, they tell me.
Yeah, that's what we said in the locker room. We'll give them this win. If we see them in February, we want that one a little more.
A good Louisiana team on Thursday night. They're playing well and a very athletic squad.
Yeah, very athletic, good team. So we're going to have to be ready to go, and we're going to have to be ready to play at another high level and not have any stretches where we don't defend and we don't execute offensively. So big test again on Thursday.
Coach, as always, we appreciate the time.
Thanks, guys.
That's Saukey head coach Brad Tomave here on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Auburn wins this one 58-55. Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, who are Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about the night from Spencer Rekas, 23 points, including 17 in the first half. He's tonight's player of the game. That's going to do it from Voschel Gymnasium. For John and Jackal, I'm Charlie Hillman, inviting you to join us on Thursday evening as the Saukeys play host to the Louisiana Bulldogs. Until then,